I was gonna do a makeup video and talk about this, but it's so late. It's kind of like, why waste makeup and why waste time, because it'll end up being a longer video. But okay, so the masses. I have my notes to the side because I just watched the interview. You don't have to watch the interview after we talk about this. But a lot of people are speaking on this situation with Nicki Minaj, and that would be considered the masses, which is many people that see things one sided. So, where I believe if you're a person who ever felt like you could lead a church, you might be here on earth to stand for something greater or use your talents for something greater. And it might not serve you in the beginning, but because it serves the greater message, it will end up serving you. You get what I'm putting down? Because Nicki Minaj brought up something where she was like, she always felt like she should lead a church. And I didn't feel like I should lead a church because I grew up watching preachers like really supposed to stand a fine line of not cursing, not drinking, not listening to secular music, this, that, and the third. So I didn't feel like, I could be that. But I know I'm very prophetic with my tongue and speaking. So I know I would get a lot of times where people will hear me talking to somebody else about a topic, whether I'm talking, feeding into them, or whether I'm just talking about something, because I'm a Gemini, so I just talk about anything. And a lot of people stop me and be like, you should really speak. You should really speak, and like lead people. So I just kind of related when Nicki was like, she felt like she could run a church, because I believe that if you are that type of person that feels like you can run a church, then I mean, you probably here for something bigger than yourself. So I low key really commend her for going against the masses and doing something that she believes in, because you only get one life, right? Well, but let me brush my teeth real quick. If you subscribe to me, thank you. If you haven't subscribed, like, comment, anything. I'm getting back into the flow after years of not really using my YouTube like that, but this year is the year. Interesting teeth routine for you all tonight, but my first goal is to get these braces out of my mouth as soon as possible. Okay? Even though I haven't been able to get my gap closed because I kind of stopped going through the process with the braces, I still want to further my dental experience. So keep a lookout for that, because I'm feeling kind of porcelain. You think porcelain will fit? Okay. Anyway, so back to the interview. So the question, well, first, my question is, if Nicki is as talented as she is with music, acting, and her brand, do you think that everything happening before you isn't already planned? Like, do you think that she would jeopardize? We're gonna talk about that. So, the question I asked non biasedly before anything else is, why would someone go against the masses? Why would someone jeopardize their career, brand, generational success? Because you see this a lot with people who are, um, what's that, like partners at a law firm. They end up seeing something, or something happens that goes against what they have practiced with the bar, and so they end up going like, I have to go against this company. But why would you go against the company after you worked so hard to get into that position? Now you have to go against that company, and they might blackball you, or anything could happen. But you did it for a reason, right? There was a bigger cause, right? It wasn't something that you agreed with. So these are questions that I ask, especially in the industry. Why would someone already winning, even if there's controversial competition, why would they need to speak against their peers? So when I see all of this happening with Nicki, that's what I'm asking myself. I ask that in any situation when I see a lot of stuff happening, because I want to use my discernment. But that is a specific list of questions that I ask. Like, why would they go against it? But we're going to use Curology. So this is day one, or night one rather, of using this Curology. So I got this with like a little deal where they give you like the little sample sizes to try. And I've never tried it because I had so much going on moving from Missouri to Georgia, and I just been like nonstop. So I finally got my stuff, and we're gonna do this. So this is the moisturizer, the serum. I love this serum. I've tried Curology before, and it really worked. I didn't see it working it at the moment. Like before, I was like, was it actually working? And then what happened? I think I stopped using it, and I went back and looked at my before pictures, and I was like, what? It was actually working. But so yeah, so now I'm not gonna stop. I mean, I'm gonna get facials, which again, follow my YouTube, like subscribe, because this year, let me turn my brightness up a little bit. Okay, because this year, I probably turned it up too much, but well, this year I am doing everything, okay, and I'm documenting it all. I'm recording it all. So I'm going to get my facials because, as you can see, I have hyperpigmentation. This is why I hate when people like get talked about, especially with something that I relate to. So I hate when people like get talked about their face and stuff like that, because my face can literally break out. Like it could break out right here. Guess what's gonna happen after that breakout? I don't touch it, nothing. It's going to leave a mark. Okay, I don't know why, I don't know, but it leaves a mark each and every time. If I get a breakout and it leaves and I don't have a mark, I'm surprised. So there's that. But why does brushing your teeth make your mouth so dry? Okay, let me speak on something else with the interview. Okay, so I was just talking to myself in these notes clearly. But okay, so let's talk about it. Nicki said that she wouldn't let her child of 17-year-old age get implants. So why would she let them get any other surgery when it comes to trans surgeries? And she said that 99 or 95% of people feel the same way. Let me wear my whistle on that one. So this is how I feel. We ain't gonna really get into too much about how I feel, because this is about the interview and everything that she said. And if you just don't want to watch the interview and you want to just talk to me, then I'm gonna shut up. Okay? So I feel like this. I agree. For one, I wouldn't let my child get. I used to feel like if a child, not a child, like a teenager, 16 and above, because you could drive at 16 alone. I used to feel like if someone, a teenager 16 and above, maybe wanted like cosmetic surgery, then I'll probably let my child do it, because you just want them to feel confident because they're going to do it. But then as like I got older, frontal lobe developed, because I thought this was my early 20s. I thought to myself, as the parent, you might be looked at as the bad guy. And obviously, if you are a real parent, you really love your child, you're doing it for the better of them. Like, you don't want them to be insecure or like hate themselves or whatever. But you also don't want to have them engaging in some so transformative at such a young age. So I agree with Nicki. I wouldn't let my kid get any type of surgeries or whatnot. So why would I be like, yeah, go ahead with a trans surgery? And so many people have done videos, interviews saying that they regret it afterwards. Or you see so many people saying one moment they are this on the spectrum, and then the next moment they're this on the spectrum. And then as a child, they don't really know too much, like at such a young age. Given, I think it's on a basis-to-basis case, but I did agree with the analogy that she gave. So, take that with how you want to take it. I mean, if you come on the comments and you're like, I'm one of the people who feel like, I can't see this. Okay, oops, I got my name all up. Okay, Curology. You come in the comments and you're like, I'm one of the people who was trans and I knew at 3 and all I wanted was the surgery and the hormones. My parents wouldn't let me get it. I feel bad for you, honestly, and you are one of the cases that I said it's a case-by-case situation. But for kids who are seeing it, they're not that knowledgeable, they're a little confused. I just wouldn't want a court to take my rights away from my child, and I see this in them being a little confused. But the courts are like, no, they said it, it can happen. You know, it's a very controversial conversation, but I think that people should be a lot more open to everyone having an opinion, and not just an opinion that suits one party. So we'll leave that where it's at. This is tretinoin, I believe. Actually, it's like 3 different things in here. Azelaic acid is also in here, and it says apply to face nightly. So we're going to use that as well as the serum. And I have, what is this? Oh, I think the gel moisturizer is actually what I was thinking that was really good. This is, use this morning and night. This is the serum. You use this as well? Yeah, you use this morning and night also. Are they the same thing? Oh, no, they're not the same thing. Look. Ooh, I hope this stuff really works. Like, it's really time. That's why I said I'm going to be getting facials. Oops, I never popped up my toothpaste. I'm going to be getting facials, and I'm going to see what type of facials they think that I should get based off of my skin. And if they want me to continue to use my Curology, which hopefully the answer is yes, so that I can get clear, accurate reviews for you all. But this is the serum. I think this is going to work really good. I don't really know the steps to put everything in, so the steps might not be right tonight, y'all, but it's my face, not yours. Okay, this is the face wash. Yay. Wash, rinse face 1 to 2 times daily. I just started this tonight, but I'm still going to use it. I didn't have this one before, so this is going to be nice. And hopefully they still got my prescription, because my account got closed and some more, but I'm still going to use this. Oh, and then I'm going to use this today, which is a mask. I'm going to use this after I cleanse my face, because I think it goes on clean skin. Yeah, for best results, apply to face for 15 to 30 minutes. What? Yeah, I'm going to be doing this right now. Okay, I'm not going to stop it. Let's just get back into it. So, Kamala was endorsed by key peers of Nicki, like Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Oprah, Jennifer Lopez, and Eminem, just to name a few, of course. Now, I get to who openly supported the president later. But Nicki's thoughts on deportation. We get into the nitty gritty. But while we get to the nitty gritty, I'm also going to do this lip scrub. But I'm going to do it, actually I'm going to do it before I wash my face. Okay, let's do this. Let's speed this up. Let's speed this up. Video too long. The video too long. So this is a lip exfoliator. You don't really got to do too much, because the object is just to rub your lips together. And I just recently did this, so I don't need to do it that long. Okay, so her thoughts on deportation is, if she walked into her kitchen and someone was there that didn't belong, she would have them kicked out her house, right? Sent to jail, maybe. She said that the president has to handle the USA in the same manner. So let's talk about that a little bit, because I see a lot of people kind of like, oh, why are they kicking immigrants out? These people are going back to places where, you know, it's dangerous for them. It's the reason why they left in the first place. And again, I turned the order on like it was going to be silent. Again, I feel really bad for people that's in bad situations. Really, I do. But, and there is a but, she said something. She said that there are spies. There are other things that we don't know about. And the people just simply have to be vetted. Like, just like they do background checks with pretty much everything in the world. And that's a true statement. They do background checks every job. Like, golly, can y'all just do one background check and just let it be done? But no, they do background checks with every single thing. Some jobs even want you to do a drug test. They want you to do everything. Like, it just, it's just a lot. And so, you have to do that in this case also coming into another country. You go into any of those other countries and you think they're gonna be like, oh yeah, just come on over and just walk through the door. But so much of this is expected from United States, and I think it's partly because the people, the citizens are like loopy in the head. Why would you just want somebody just over here that haven't even got testing for TB, for other diseases, for things that you don't even know about, and you're just like, oh, it's just such a sad story that they gave. My lips feel so good, y'all. Okay, because I just did this maybe Thursday, which would have been last week, like a week from now. And my lips didn't feel that good after I did it, but I guess it just needed to like dry and then do it one more time. Oh, it feels so good. So you need to be like exfoliating your lips like 2 or 3 times a month. Oh my god, they so. Ooh. Okay. But okay, let's do the face wash because I'm for real tripping. Okay, we just gonna wet my face a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna take these glasses off. Um, but yeah, so I just, when it comes to the situation, I know that they, and then people are even going as far as saying like, but they're taking people who are citizens just because they look like certain people or certain races. They're taking them and they're actually citizens. But I can't get into that. Like, take that up with the president. I mean, I'm not gonna say, hold on now, just stop it all. Just stop everything because y'all are actually taking people who are citizens too. No, it's not a solution. It's just another problem that's brought up. Like, what is the solution and why doesn't this good? Like, is it supposed to do this? I think I'm supposed to wash my face with something else first. Okay. Wash, rinse face. All they say is wash, rinse face one time daily. Um, so I see a little soap here, maybe. Is this a soap? It say, okay, yeah, it say cleanser. Maybe it just doesn't sell it. Maybe it's that good. I did tell them I had a lot of issues with my face. Okay, whatever. But I think that just saying like, okay, they're also taking other people who are not immigrants, that's just bringing up another problem. It's not a solution to the immigrant problem. Now, another thing that I've been hearing is the care and whatnot. And do you know the care that Americans get in other countries? Like, if you was to go over there as an immigrant, if you was to go over there and with a visa and commit a crime, do you know the care you're getting? Like, I don't understand why we put America on such a pedestal. It kind of reminds me of when people see other people that are really strong. The moment something happens to them, they're like, they can handle it. They're good. Like, I don't know. I have to clean my glasses with some alcohol just so I can read what's next. Okay, so if she walked into our kitchen, so basically she implicated all of this, and I don't know how you feel about it. Me personally, I slightly agree with it because, but at the same time, I'm not getting into it. You know why? Because I feel like I'm a little biased to this, but I know that every time that there's issues with African Americans being mistreated, being killed, or just everything, like even talking about slavery, no one wants to talk about it. No one wants to be a part of any solutions moving forward because no one cares. They will even, people of other races will even go as far as to have kids with African Americans, but still don't want to talk about it, still don't want to be a part of solutions to move forward. So I just feel like when it comes to situations like this, we should not be getting in on it. We should not be speaking up about other people who are not speaking up about us. And not in a tit for tat, but in a, we are not your saviors. You know, we are not the people that should come running to everybody else's problems. And then when we need something, no one comes to our rescue. I don't know how well this video will age, but I said what I said. So let's rinse this off. Y'all can just sit right here and watch me because we're about to rinse it off like this. Because it's not really soapy. It's very weird. It's not really soapy. So, I mean, I can really just do like this. I don't know if it's necessarily supposed to, you know, like, come off like soap. Like, you know how you actually have to get soap off your face, otherwise it dries up and it's damaging to your skin. This, I feel like it's supposed to kind of stain your face a little bit. Like on the container it says apply and rinse, but ooh, my eye a little bit. Oof. Oh, ooh, my eyes burning. Ooh, do not get it in your eyes, I'll tell you that. Okay. These are all of my beauty napkins. Okay. Sometimes it's your eyebrows. Those are the culprits holding the soap. Oh. This is not cut. I am not going in and editing these videos. Like, usually I do that and I never post a video. Like, never. After going through editing, recording, I never posted it. And that's partly why I didn't do this as a makeup video, because I know I was going to have to edit a lot. And it just takes long. So as y'all can see, I have like a lot of hyperpigmentation. But I'm going to take videos because, I'm going to take pictures because I really want to know if Curology is still working really good for my face. But, oh, my eyes are burning. But, this is the first day, so we'll see. Okay, it says cleanse your face, peel white. Ooh, let me see what's next. Okay, Nicki Minaj also spoke on the black community. That's where I was going with that. She said us African Americans and African Americans in general usually find someone else to do it is our thought process right now. Like, find somebody else to do it. Find somebody else to push your agenda. You know, we doing things for ourselves. We creating content. We are starting businesses, getting into stocks and bonds, creating generational wealth, and we not getting into other people's mess. Hello? But she called out the missing $1 billion. Okay? She said, where is the money? Because if you know about all of the politics stuff that was going on, she called it out. Okay, let's put this mask on real quick. Peel white. Ooh, my eye burning. Ooh, I can't have any times I said that. Okay, peel white, firm bag from the mask. Place hydrating hydrogel down on the face and leave for 15 to 30 minutes. Remove the mask and massage remaining products onto the face. Okay, that's simple enough. Okay, so I already cleaned my face, which we saw. It says put the jelly side on the face. Okay, that's this side. You can't really see it, but it's like very liquidy. Oh, I hope this doesn't irritate my eyes anymore. But we're gonna do it. Oh, OMG. Ooh, so cute. So cute. Okay, this part of my forehead really needs TLC. Y'all, go stream RedMuseRecords. I can't believe that I'm just now bringing that up. But go stream RedMuseRecords. It's an AI record label. AI music in all genres. You know, usually people are creating like these characters for the AI, but I just don't see that going far because they can't perform. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure somebody will come up with something and it'll be this big thing where performances with AI. But as of right at this moment, there's no point in making AI characters in my opinion. So this is really just a record label that has music based off of genres and not imaginary people, so that you can connect with music on a deeper level and not feel forced to buy into someone's fake identity, because that's really what goes on when creating an artist. You know, sometimes it's really fake. Oh, I must put the wrong side on. And you put the hydrogel side on with this part, and it like, oh, it feels so good. Ooh, I think I was supposed to put like that part over my eyes, cause this kind of goes over my lip. Oh, it feels so good. I just wish it came down to the chin. OMG. Oh, and you like hold that up. See, I feel like you're supposed to go over the eye, but I feel like that's a little, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just had a little episode of my eye burning, so I don't really want to deal with that. But, okay, so we're going to let this sit for 15 minutes. I would have did 30, but I didn't know this silly thing had to be on for this long. And I can't really talk because it's on my lips. But I'm going to show y'all what it is. I have a few of them. I don't know where I got it from, but here it is. It's Neutrogena Hydrating Boost. Neutrogena Hydrating Boost. Hydrogel mask with hyaluronic acid. Oh, this is a cute picture. Ooh, this is gonna be a thumbnail, y'all. Hold on. This is writing her up. Ooh. Okay. Come on, come on. Ooh. Oh yeah, let's create a thumbnail. I was about to stop the video, but let's create a thumbnail. Okay, let's take that off. And then Curology. Ooh, ooh. Oh yes! Hold on, let's do this. Okay. Yes! Okay, okay, let's do something else. Let's move. And I don't have my glasses on, so I can't even really see this. Oh, okay. think this one would be better, so I can put pictures up, like right here and over there. I just can't see. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah. Do people show you how to make your thumbnails anymore? Like, do they show you making their own thumbnail? Because I just showed y'all in 6 minutes. Okay. Ugh. Is this on right? Like, golly. Okay, there we go. Couldn't hear me talking through plastic. Let's lift that up some. Okay, there we go. Goodness, I can't believe I was just talking like that. I was gonna do, like, you know, with PCOS, you kind of get like little strings of hair. I was gonna near it, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that because I put so many chemicals already. It's kind of irritating right here anyway. So next time. But yeah, with PCOS, and I'm gonna get back into Nicki's situation, don't get me wrong, but I just want to speak on that because I'm also gonna be doing my fertility journey this year on YouTube. And like freezing eggs, going through the hormonal process, I'm gonna do it all. I've been debating with it because people say it's a lot of pain that goes with it, a lot of money being spent, and it's something that I'll be doing alone because I'm not in a relationship, so it's just me, a solo effort. And people say, like, you know, not having support while doing it is a little testy, so I've debated on doing it. But I do have this dream of having like a lot of eggs and having them frozen just in case I have daughters that end up having a bad time with their fertility. Yes, these eggs will be frozen for like 30 years. But hey, if they work, they work. You get your mother's genetics. Like, ting. But that's just my dream. That's my goal. And so I kind of will go through the pain if that is the outcome of it later. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be doing videos about that and my doctor's appointments and whatnot. Again, subscribe, y'all. Like, this is really a good icebreaker video to get to know me a little bit because I just been really trying with my YouTube, but I haven't had to take a little hiatus. Okay, so let me move this notepad a little closer because, okay, so Nicki obviously supports President. Kanye West, Azalea Banks, Jeff Bezos, Caitlyn Jenner, Hulk Hogan, Dr. Phil, Mel Gibson, Amber Rose, and others like Mark Zuckerberg support the president. Okay? Okay. Because a lot of y'all doing a lot of this and unfollowing Nicki, but are you still using Meta? Let's keep it real. Now, she called Don Lemon a chicken piece sucker. You put that together. But she said a chicken piece sucker. And I believe that that's defamation if it wasn't true. So, is it true? Was that the real gag? So, if you hear somebody talking right now, that's because usually when you record for social media, for some odd reason, people like to come around you and talk as loud as they possibly can. So, yeah, I just got irritated just that quick. Because why are you talking as loud as you possibly can? Like, you know I'm not in here talking to myself. But that's what people do when you're recording social media. Zen, right? I'm trying to be zenful. But here I go. Now, it has been 7 minutes, believe it or not, since I had this mask on. I believe it's been 7 minutes. That's what my clock says. And I think that's why I'm lucky getting a little hot and irritated because, like, I don't really like stuff on my face. So she says that her fans give her support and they give her comfort when they support her. So she doesn't know, though, how her label feels. And, again, I always think that things are bigger than what they're showing us. So, I I won't get really into my thoughts on that, but so she said that she'd like to drop new music. Me personally, I took the promise to heart about March being the month that we were going to get music. So it's a lot of disappointment there that if that doesn't happen. Because I understand you taking this other way of life with politics, but you told us that music was coming out in March 2026. So, hey yo, Nicki, was good. So, but a little tea on that song Starships. She was like, Starships basically, oh, I hope this thing don't break my face out. No, really. Because sometimes stuff like this irritates my face. Like, it's a little irritated right here, and the mask is not even on right here. It's a lot irritated around my nose, but my nose is always really irritated around the nose part, and it turns red. So I'm not really too much thinking about that part of my face. But it's like all under here, it's like irritated. And it could be from that soap that I just had on, but then again, it's just like very hot right here. And it's hot around my nose. It's a little red. You can already kind of see it through the thing. But it's like the part of my face that the thing is on is not having any effects. It's just under here where there's nothing going on and around my nose. But a little tea on the song Starship. She said that the chorus, Starships were meant to fly, was already on the beat when she got sent the song. So she didn't come up with that part of the song. Um, she said to ask Drake about truffle butter. She don't want no parts of it. He came up with it. Ask him. Okay, this thing has been on my face for 8. Oh shoot, is it on my face? No, no, no. I got 7 more minutes. I really want to take it off. Okay, here's some more president. Okay, never mind. I don't think he came in. No. Sometimes when you do social media, you just don't want to be bothered. And people always want to bother you when you do social media. So I'm kind of glad he didn't come in. Okay, I'm kind of messing with this. Okay, I'm over it. I'm taking it off. OMG. That's so irritating. Who thought of that? Okay. This is my face after doing that. And don't get me wrong, it does look very hydrated. I'm gonna get the rest of the stuff out of here. Bang into the door. Bang into the door while I'm recording. People are crazy. Oh. People are crazy. If you ever want to see how irritating people can be, if you're a person who be like, oh, I just let stuff fly off my shoulders, start doing content. Start doing content. It don't matter if you say, hey, I'm doing some content, don't bother me, guys. They're gonna bother you. Okay. They said rub it in afterwards. Whew, I kinda need a fan too, cause this is the kit I was gonna use. I used to sell these. I have a few of them left, but so cute. Hi. What? Yeah. And I'm not editing, so what do you want?
Well, I can't get it.
And I won't be cutting it out. Okay. Now, the thing here is, I'm trying to see if this has the same stuff in it. Because this is maximum strength. Have you used this before? And that thing I'm looking at has benzoyl peroxide. Nothing has benzoyl peroxide in the Curology, so we just gonna try it, okay? So I already used the shampoo. I already used the face wash. Let's put this on because I say apply to face mainly. This is really about Curology, so I want to use Curology stuff on my face. Okay, we're going to put the Curology. I don't really know what this one is for. I think it's a dark marks, but not. Okay. I don't want to use that much because it's a sample bottle. And okay, because this right here is like really irritating me. This mark is irritating me. It's a mark up here that's irritating me because I don't usually put makeup right here. So the fact that I have these marks now is irritating me that I have to put makeup right there to like bring everything together. This mark is irritating me. I'm always used to put makeup right here, but this is irritating me. This came over the course of the past 5 years. I don't know from where, but that has irritated me for the past 5 years. And under here has always irritated me. But as y'all can see, I'm moving into the direction of fixing these things so that I won't be irritated. We're gonna use just a little of this. And if you notice, I'm not putting anything around my nose, and like I said, I'm not editing this video. I didn't think it'd end up being this long, but here we are. I guess facial routine and talking actually does take a lot of time, but look, okay, if you still watching, I appreciate you. Really, I do. Like, really. And y'all should know that, like, any creator really does appreciate y'all watching their videos, interacting with their videos, subscribing to their account, all of that, because if not you, then who? And it helps them grow. Okay, so it's really burning right here. Like I said, I don't know from what, if it's the Curology shampoo, the Curology face wash. So I'm not gonna put any back down there just because I'm using like a lot of chemicals. But y'all, what if I do all of this? It's not really burning as much over here, but it's burning a lot right here, so I'm not gonna put that right there. But what if I do all of this and my face be like in 60 days? Like, okay, so that was Terminator 10 Acne Free Severe Acne Spot Treatment, 10% benzoyl peroxide. Okay. Let's put some moisturizer because when I say your face is tingling. Oh, you know what? I don't know if you're supposed to put serum on before moisturizer, but I just know that one of these, and I think it's this, because I don't think I've ever used their serum in Curology, but this always calms my face. So I'll put it up here because, jeez Louise, my face was burning before I put this on. Use this to actually give you that glow also after your treatments, and use this to calm down those areas that's burning. So when I say burning, burn, baby, burn. Ooh, oh, don't forget the lips, y'all. Oh, that's so soft. Oh my gosh, I'm actually starting. Yeah, I remember where I was at when I placed this Curology. I used my last $5, and I was like, I'm gonna do my face. And here I am, doing it. That's gross. I want to see how this looks going in the skin. Okay. Oh, okay. That, honestly, so I've made skincare products before, and I know that this glass glow look that's on my face right now, ooh, this just irritated my area right here. But I know that was irritated because the chemical. I probably should put some more moisturizer on because this probably should go on after this because this has the hyaluronic acid, and if you know, hyaluronic acid is like, you know, it's that grounded up powder, and then you mix it and it turns into a liquid, and so that's what gives it like that glass look. But I'm putting just a little more moisturizer right here because when I say burning, let me go put some right here. Okay. Lastly, for the face, and unfortunately for this video, Nicki said that Harry and Meghan, she said it's about Harry and Meghan of the royal family. She said, what do you think about Harry and Meghan? Or Harry, you know. She was like, I think he should go home. She was like, she don't think he should have aired the royal family's dirty laundry, but she doesn't judge him. Oh, yeah, I put this on my lips. I would put it like on my face, but I just put like so much stuff on my face, and I know my face is like, because I never put stuff on my face. Like, I clean my face and that's it. But you know what gets me about facial routines, and I'll say this and close it out. You're supposed to do all of this to your face every day? Like, golly. But thank y'all for watching. Hopefully I got like a good gist of not just Nicki's interview and her political views, but me. Like, subscribe. We about to go crazy this year. Okay? Bye.